Well, Faith and Begorra, it is St. Patty's Day. So I've drug out my touch of green today. Of course, everybody's got to be a little Irish today. So I've got my greens on. So nobody can pinch me. I'm wearing the green. Oh my goodness. So just the insanity of the world going on. I've got a deck of cards here, and these are a little more difficult to shuffle because they're a little heavier card. But I'm going to give it a good go. Mercy. So I hope everyone's having a great St. Patty's Day. Please do not go out and drink and drive impaired if you are somebody that imbibes the alcohol. Please, please, please be careful out there. I guess in Chicago they make the river green. I don't know about that, green water. But yeah, a lot of craziness out there. So let's see what the cards have to say. The reading is about, actions in hand. Wanting to control actions. Energy coming into it is what's being held. So this could be information, everything being withheld, or something that they are in greed about, don't want to let go of. But let's see what else we have. Above it, facing a loss. And foundation, yeah, things going on overseas, and especially with the ship here. I think this has to do with, unfortunately, yet again, the orange one. The orange one facing loss when it comes to the oil tankers and things getting through the Strait of, what is it called, Hormuz? So he's facing loss. Gas prices are rising. So now he's whining to other countries that they should step in and help him when he, said he doesn't need anybody's help with anything, okay? So he has got himself in a real pickle this time because they're saying, yeah, no. You wanted to do this. This is your war, your excursion. An excursion? Excursion. That's kind of like an excursion. It's like kind of like a, if you're going out on a vacation. So this is his vacation, the excursion into Iran. I don't think this is like a trip, like a, So he doesn't know how he's using words anymore. Okay? He still doesn't understand that people seeking asylum are not from mental institutions. He thinks the word asylum has to do with being released from a mental institution. But he knows all the best words, okay? He knows all the best words. Yeah. So let's see what's going on today. Today, some light is coming in on the subject, okay? Perhaps they're being seen for what they are. The challenge is, yeah, he's feeling pushed to the edge. All this stuff is coming at him. And the light on all this stuff that's coming in at him is being shed. And he is in now a nightmare moment. because his brilliant plans aren't working. So he's having sleepless nights because of why the choice is made. The Fool card. This is the Fool card. This is not the Epstein card. This is a Fool card. Because he's childish. Okay. The choice is made. He's childish. Now he's got a nightmare scenario. He's facing loss. Okay. When it comes to these ships, these oil tankers, he's telling him, yeah, just be brave. We say how brave he is. So let's see. Yeah, 5 deferments, Mr. Bone Spurs. Just be brave. Potential outcome. He's cornered. He's trapped. Okay? All because of what? His mental drama. He is stuck. Outside influence. The wheel is turning. Like I said, every time he steps, he puts his foot in it. It's like he's in quicksand. And the more he struggles, the more he does this drama, the more he gets sucked under. Okay? So, yeah, he is stuck. He is trapped. Above it, there are investigations going on. The Hermit looking deeper. And he's being overturned. He's going to be hung out to dry here in a while. Now, I mean, the midterms are going to be a landslide. What he thought he was going to do that was going to insulate him, I'll just go over bomb Iran, I'll look tough, they'll all vote for me, I'll stay in office. Okay? I'll be insulated from these ongoing, all these things hanging over my head that they're waiting to indict me on. But it's not working that way, is it? So let's see what we have. What's driving it? Underneath of it all. Things that are being juggled now. Okay, he's in dream mode, fantasy mode, mentally. Okay, he's declined mentally. He's receded into dream state, into fantasy. I don't know how much better this card could illustrate that. Okay. He's juggling this stuff. He's in fantasy mode, mental decline. The swords are coming out. Okay. And each one is piercing. It's getting worse for him. New information coming out. A message, new informational message. Things are moving forward. The Chariot card, okay, it's in motion. There will be a new action. He's got ever more burdens that he's trying to drag along, okay? It's becoming heavier and heavier and heavier, having more and more difficulty. There are more arguments, more disputes, more difficulties, the 5 of Wands. When it comes to his harsh mindset of just, he's going to do what he's going to do. Warmonger. So there is concrete messages taking place. When it comes to what he's trying to block, he's trying to block information. He is now, again, going after the news that they need to report on Iran and give him all favorable things or lose their license. So, he's in the midst of that as well. There is an agreement, though, about what he's trying to get away with, which is, of course, Epstein stuff. Still trying to get away, do a cover-up. The Iran stuff, is again another cover-up, another so that the rest of this doesn't come out about Epstein. Okay? So we have what's being worked on. He is ultimately out in the cold because of his, because of his being ruled by emotions. These are also the card of the Democrats. The Democrats are wanting to move things forward, but again, we're in stymie position until midterms, okay? Wanting to get to someplace better. We are waiting to go. The ship is packed. We've got a lot of ideas, a lot of things that we want to do. Something new, concrete is coming out about the actions in hand, actions being done, strengthening, things being strengthened. And then we have the White House. Yes, this is the Four of Wands. I know it's a strange card in this deck. This is definitely not the mentality of the White House. Yeah. Coming together. But, yeah, this is the card of the White House about the things being shared, about his attempts to control, about what is being birthed, what is being handed out. The lid is off now. This is the card of the Cup, Queen of Cups, or the compassion, etc. But this is, she's sitting there watching what's going on. The Knight charging forward, mentally charging forward. We look at his desires for the wealthy, about the wealthy, and the pain that all of this has caused. He wants to become one of the Rothschilds, and, he wants that legacy. He wants the Trump name. He puts it on every building. He wants to put a big name for the Trump family, like they're right up there with the Rothschilds, and they're so uberly important. But then we have that pesky thing called the truth. The truth. And what's being offered up, the drama. This is my card of the pedophile in this deck because, this guy just looks so creepy. I'm sorry. Come, little girl, I've got candy for you. You want some candy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, what they're offering up. This is the card of just pondering things, unhappy, miserable, trying to figure out the next move with all the things that are still up in the air, with what they're trying to offer up, trying to temper, trying to run away with, the Knight, the actions, but the world is watching. When it comes to the sexual exploits, etc., the Lover's card, what's going on, the long-term ramifications, and it is a Tower moment. There will be a Tower moment also for those surrounding him, the Hierophant, those of the anti-Christian things that's going on, like Bondi and Patel and all of those that are in these positions of power, feeling battle-weary. When it comes to Trump, that's the Star card, Trump, and what they're trying to hide, the High Priestess of the Devil drama, okay? Their whole family network of pedophiles. We've got Justice, and we have them, again, this abuse of power when it comes to the young women. They're fighting back, battle-weary, still in the fight. And judgment is coming down because people do not like the harvest. These guys are trying to run away, especially the emperor, okay? Especially those in power, wealth power. Those, they're trying to run away, but rapidly the evidence is in hand that a cup of abominations is coming out when it comes to their manipulations, when it comes to the deaths, when it comes to bringing this to an end. And I mean, still, there are manipulations. Things happened at Zorro Ranch. And I think there were also deaths and things that took place at the island as well. They had that trapdoor that went right down to the ocean where they could dispose of things. Okay, what's being built? We have this message about action when it comes to this whole pedophile network, the Republican, the pedophile, the wealth, the drama, the insanity. Okay, and we will have a victory in the end. But it's still a long time in coming. Like I said, everything that this fool does to try to cover up, to try to insulate himself, is coming back on him. Rather than insulating himself with this brilliant war now in Iran, it's backfired. Okay? It's backfired. So things are not looking good for him on this St. Paddy's Day. So on that note, I'll just leave that here. I mean, it's continuing to move. Now, there was a thing that I just saw today. They were questioning Bondi when she came in. Right after she came in, she sent almost $1 million off seas accounts to cover up Jeffrey Epstein stuff, to hide the names of the wealthy involved in it, etc. You know those 40-something names of co-conspirators that are not coming out? Okay, there's been a payoff to conceal it. She's going to go down. Patel is going to go down. Trump is going to go down if he makes it that far. I don't think he's going to make it to trials. I think he's going to, like some people say, take a dirt nap before then. He's going to face the flames of hell, if you will, because he's got to be in the consciousness of everybody that he has, attacked. There have been people that have committed suicide because of him, so he's got to be in their consciousness, feel their fear, their despair, all the things he's done, the pain he's caused, mental, physical pain to all these people. He will have to endure every second of that. And there have been so many people. This guy is in for it's going to feel like an eternity of pain when he leaves the physicality of form. And every breath he takes is a breath closer to that day. So on that note, I'll leave that here. I hope everyone is having a great St. Paddy's Day today. Be a little bit Irish today, and we'll go forward. Yeah. And next week, I'm 76. Time marches on. Sometimes 76 seems like a big number, but then you look at it, if you look at it, I've spent 76 summers. It really doesn't seem that long, does it? So on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for tuning in. I do love you all. Thank you for my subscribers. I do appreciate it. Thank you for hyping the videos and for just continuing to support here, being here. Love you all. Have a great St. Patty's Day, and we'll see you online.